next couple minutes, guys, is I want to teach you guys about the art of exposing, how to never run out of people, and how to be a prospecting master. Who here would be interested in that? Absolutely. All right. Well, I want to teach you guys, how you can never run out of people, by constantly, because people ask me all the time, they say, you know what, Cesar, well, what do I do when I run out of people? Guess what? We've got billion people, on this earth. I mean, billions of them. So how can you run out? So I want to teach you guys in the next couple minutes how exactly to go up to people, all right, people that you don't know, and how to expose this opportunity to them, pique their interest, and get them begging you for more information. Because I don't like chasing anyone. I don't like convincing people. I like people coming to me, asking me the questions. How many people would like to have a business like that? Mm-hmm. All right, so let me talk to you guys a little bit about the art of exposing, all right? First things first, all right, you got to understand it's a numbers game, all right, period. Look, you can't say the right thing to the wrong people. And you can't say the wrong thing to the right people. So first things first, relax. Look, it doesn't matter what you do or how you say it. The right people are going to see it and they're going to jump on the opportunity. All you have to do is say the right things to pique their interest and get them coming to you. So let's talk about, some philosophy first of all. Because I know a lot of people, they say, oh, Cesar, look, I'm a shy type. I'm not a real people person. Going up to people I don't know scares me, and I'm nervous. And I don't think I can do it. Well, let me ask you a question. If you opened up the wanted ads and you saw an ad smack dab in the middle that said, hiring people, 6-figure, guaranteed salary, call for questions. How many people would call to see what that was about? Oh, yeah. Well, what if you picked up the phone and you called and then they said, oh, you're asking about the position. Sure, here's what the position is. We just need you to go out and network and meet 10 new people a day. You got to get 10 people's names and numbers. You need to get their name and their phone number, and they got to be people that are interested in learning more about a really great opportunity. And you say, well, wait a second, well, what are the hours? And say, oh, just whatever hours you want. You say, what's the pay? Oh, 6-figure guaranteed salary. But the one day that you don't bring us 10 people, you're fired. How many people would take that job? Yeah. By show of hands. Now, let me ask you a question. If you could do that in an hour or 2 hours, or you could spread all through the day, work from home, how many people would agree? That's a dream job. Absolutely. Well, guess what? Guys, you have that opportunity, and it isn't even that hard. See, just by you admitting, how many people would get it done? Would you guys all get the 10 people? Yeah. Would you let a day go by where you didn't? No. Lose that salary? Not a chance. Guess what? It's the same mindset. See, you all admit to yourself that if the motivation was right, you'd go out there and get it done. So it's not about whether you're bashful, it's just about getting your why right. So first things first, you got to understand why it is that you want to do this business. What does success in this business mean for you? Does it mean freedom? Does it mean never having to answer another boss, being able to stay at home with your children, never have to worry about money? Look, what is the emotional reason that you are doing this? And you have to have that passion to be able to never have to worry about, because when you care about success and you care about results more than you care about what someone else thinks, hey, this guy's is easy. See, you've got to have that goal and you've got to have that reason why. And it's got to be powerful and it's got to be emotional. So that's the first thing that you need to have. The why, the motivation to get it done. So, now that you've got the motivation and you write it down, every time you look at someone and you get scared to talk to them, just think, hey, I just sold my freedom because of what that guy might have said. But you know what that guy might have said? I'm interested. So why would you risk it? So let me talk to you guys about a formula that our company came up with. Our company has statistically cracked the number. 37-year-old company has ran the numbers, all right, on this. And they've said that they call it the 777 formula. Now, right off the top, I like those numbers, 777. And you know what they said? They said for every 7 people you properly expose to this opportunity, for every exposure, now meeting someone, shaking their hand, getting their name and number, all right, and getting an agreement to get up with them later, and maybe putting them on like a 5-minute sizzle call, or giving them a DVD or magazine, something like that. For every 7 exposures, 1 person's going to get started. So for every 7, you get 1 that becomes an associate. Now here's what else they found. They said for every 7 associates that get started, all right, you're going to get 1 producing team. Because some people are going to be part of the always something club and always have some excuse about why they can't get it done. All right? But guess what? 6 of them will, 1 of them will get busy. All right? Now here's what else the company's found. If you want to make a 6-figure income in this company, you need to have 7 people that are out there not making excuses and getting it done. So 7 producing teams will lead to a 6-figure income. So here's what's interesting. If you crunch those numbers, 7 times 7 times 7, all right, that's 343 exposures. Your 343 handshakes, follow-ups, people that got in front of the information away from making a 6-figure income. Wow. So look, you can do this 1 of 2 ways. You can go out there and you can do 2 a day and see how many days. Look, you can do 7 a day. Look, if you said you do 10 a day for a 6-figure income, look, we're giving you a break. Just do 7. If you did 7, if you met 7 new people a day and exposed them, in 49 days, you would have, you'd have a nice little structure set up because you'd have exposed 343 people. However long it takes, you can do the business fast, you can do it slow. I've got a friend named Landon Green. He actually started in the business, and he went out there and he just said, look, my reasons and my why is more important than what someone thinks. I don't care. He went out and, listen guys, no internet, no nothing, just shaking hands and saying, hey, how are you doing? You keep your options open. Just like that, he committed to 15 people every single day. He just treated it like a job. He spent a few hours every day, 15 people first month, no networking experience, first month, $13,000. Now watch this. Next month, he qualified executive director. Next month, doing the same thing, he recruited 47 people and made $16,000. So my question to you is, how bad do you want it? Somebody says, oh, I want to make the big money. Well, look, get in front of 343 people as fast as you possibly can. However you got to do it. Now look, obviously use your warm market, but when you're out there, use that as your motivation. Now let me tell you guys, people ask me all the time, well, Cesar, what do you say? All right, how do I go up to someone? How do I break the ice? You know, be complimentary. You know, how can you hate someone or how can you dislike someone that genuinely compliments you on something? I mean, isn't that hard? If someone compliments you, look, here's something, compliment their hair. Compliment, you know, they're genuine now. I'm not talking about flattery. I'm not talking about fake flattery. You know, say, hey, I love your haircut, and they're bald-headed. You know, be genuine now. You know, but here's the thing. You know, compliment. Number 1, compliment their car. Find something genuine. Second thing, all right, you know, is make a friend. All right, but I'm going to give you guys, you know, some quick little things. You know, some things that I would always say. And there's some power lines. First power line I like to say, you know, is are you from around here? Say, hey, you from around here? It's a great way to just break the ice. Someone's walking by. Hey, you from around here? Hey, listen, let me ask you a quick question. You know, you from around here? Whatever they say, everyone say, great. Great. You know, whatever they say you from around here? No, great. You from here? Yeah, great. Awesome. Listen, be excited. Whatever they say, enthusiasm sells. Be over the top. You know, now, so that's the first thing. I'll usually ask them that. But here's a 4-part scenario. Number 1, you know, I like to tell them what I do. Say the purpose of why I'm talking to them. Say, hey, listen, you know, let me ask you a question. I'm actually working with a company that's doing a lot of expanding in this area. And they're looking for some people. You know, you seem to be pretty sharp. You know, when you find out a little bit about your background, I'm assuming you talk to them, say, hey, what do you do for a living? Don't you do that stuff regularly when you meet someone? Hey, what do you do for a living? You know, when they say something, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm a banker. Oh, great. You know, I'm a this. Great. I'm an employee. Great. Oh, my God. You wouldn't believe everything they say. I act like it's the craziest coincidence. Like, no way. Oh, that is so funny. You know what? That is so crazy that you say that. I'm actually working with a New York Stock Exchange company that's doing a ton of expanding in the area, and they're actually looking for some people. Now, look, I can't promise you anything. That's power line number 2. Never promise, because now you're not selling, you're just introducing, you're being a helpful person. Now look, I can't promise you anything. I'm just this high on the totem pole, little guy. You know, but I know our company happens to do a ton of expanding in this area, and they're actually looking for some people. Now, if you saw a way where you can make some pretty serious money, and it didn't interfere with what you're already doing, would that be something you'd be interested in? Most of the time they're going to say, yeah, sure it is. You know, yeah, well, what is it? They're going to ask you a couple questions. Well, here, a lot of times people say, well, what is it? What's the name of the company? The answer is the same. You know, what we do, when someone asks the name of the company, you tell them what we do. Say, we're the world's largest company that protects people from identity theft, and we are also the world's largest company, and we're the world's largest legal service provider through a company called Prepaid Legal Services, Inc. Have you heard much about it? And then you can say, no, I haven't, or yes, I have. Whatever they say, great. Have you heard a lot about it, or just a little bit? Well, I've heard a lot. You know, well, I've heard a little bit. Doesn't matter. You know, whatever they say is great. It's awesome. You know, have you heard about the services or all the money people are making working with the company? Oh, man. Well, listen, again, now remember this line, now's in the time and place. Because this will get you out of going into details. Well, listen, like I said, now's in the time and place. But, you know, since you do keep your options up when it comes to making more money, let me go ahead and, you know, what I'll do is, you know, we'll stay in touch. Again, I can't promise you anything. Use posture. You know, say, go ahead and get their name and info. You know, go ahead and get their name. Say, look, just go ahead and write down your name and number, and I'll get back to you with more details. Is that easy?
Absolutely.
Listen, no matter how many people you do that to, all right, all you have to do is focus on 343. All right, go out there, get it done. All right, and don't worry about what anyone else thinks, because you know what, realistically, you'll probably never see him again, so who cares? All right, you guys fired up?
Yeah.
You gonna get it done?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.